Hey YouTube, Brandon back with you today, and if you're anything like me, you'll know the struggle when it comes to trying to find uses for your used engine oil. Well, stick around and let me show you how I make sure it goes to a good use. See you there. Okay, for anybody that watched our how-to video on changing the oil for the first time on the Toro Grandstand, this is the oil that we took out of that machine at the 50-hour mark. I believe we filled 2, maybe 3 of these pint containers, and we're down to about half of one now. So we do go through it. Yes, this is small scale. I do realize there are companies that go through a lot more used engine oil than what I am at this time. However, I'm a small company, so at least I'm putting it to a good use. And how I'm using it is by preserving my tools. The used engine oil acts great as a protector for the metal. It helps bring up any surface rust that is on there if you're doing jobs in the rain. Not only that, but it's also great to prolong the life of the wood parts of your tools. It helps keep the wood moisture in the wood, and it prevents splitting and enhances the longevity of the tool. So all we're going to do is, with a little bit of shop towel, we're going to soak some of it up. And we're going to just apply it liberally to the wood parts. Okay, I do this 2 times a year, sometimes more. Really depends how often they're getting used. If they get left out if we're working in a rainstorm and they get soaked, I'll try and get the surface rust off of the metal parts. Sorry about that. I'll try and get the surface rust off the metal parts as soon as I can. Usually best practice. So here we go. Get it all soaked up there. It really does add a nice color to the wood. It's like a natural stain. Okay, and then we're just going to put a light coat down on the steel, and this is going to just help prevent any surface rust next time it's out in wet weather. All right, there's one down. Next up, we'll do the handle to our pick. So again, I'm just going to soak. So I'm not using too much. Just enough. And we're going to rub it in there. Another thing you can do is if you need to swell the head on these, you can set it inside the oil for just a little bit, let it soak some of it up. It's actually incredible how much this will soak up. Yeah, we'll let the excess drip off, and we'll give it a final wipe. Go. Next up, round point shovel. This shovel's relatively new still to us, so it still has a bit of that protective layer over the wood, so it doesn't soak up too much of the oil, but I can guarantee in the years to come, it will. And lastly, our hard rake. Well, we'll clean up here. Put our engine oil back on the shelf, pull it out in a couple more months and do it again. All right guys, well there you have it. That's how I use up some of my used engine oil. Throw a comment down below, let me know how you use yours. And if you found this video helpful at all, subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks a lot guys, we'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.